Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Michael J. Bunch. I'm an author working on my first novel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at action scenes, how to make them fun, exciting, and effective, and how to avoid boring your readers. So sit back and relax while we dive into the world of crafting compelling action scenes. So firstly, let's discuss when is the most effective time to use action scenes in your story. Action scenes are best utilized when they serve a purpose in advancing the plot, revealing character, or raising the stakes. They should not be included just for the sake of having action, but rather as an integral part of the narrative. Consider using action scenes at key moments of conflict, turning points, or climactic events to keep your readers engaged and invested in the story. Now, what makes a good action scene? A well-written action scene should be vivid, dynamic, and immersive. It should engage the reader's senses and make them feel as if they are right there in the midst of the action. To achieve this, use descriptive language to paint a clear picture of the setting, the characters' movements, and the sensations they experience. Incorporate sensory details such as sounds of clashing swords, the smell of burning buildings, or the feeling of adrenaline pumping through the characters' veins. On the flip side, what makes a bad action scene? A boring or ineffective action scene is one that lacks clarity, emotion, or purpose. If the scene is bogged down by excessive description, confusing choreography, or a lack of stakes, readers may lose interest or become disengaged. Additionally, if the action feels gratuitous or disconnected from the overall plot, it can disrupt the flow of the story and leave readers unsatisfied. To gain insights from the masters of the craft, let's explore what famous authors have to say about writing action scenes. So, Brandon Sanderson, renowned for his epic fantasy novels, emphasizes the importance of making the action meaningful. He suggests that action scenes should reveal something about the characters, advance the plot, or raise the stakes. By ensuring that action serves a greater purpose, writers can keep readers invested and emotionally engaged. Another acclaimed author, George R.R. Martin, known for his A Song of Ice and Fire series, advises writers to focus on the characters' experiences during action scenes. He recommends using sensory details to immerse readers in the moment and to convey the characters' thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations. And by grounding the action in the characters' perspectives, writers can create a more intimate and engaging experience for the readers. To help you craft effective action scenes, here are 5 tips to keep in mind. 1. Keep it concise. Use short, punchy sentences to convey the rapid pace and intensity of the action. Avoid lengthy descriptions or introspection that can slow down the momentum. 2. Show, don't tell. Rather than simply telling the reader what is happening, show them through vivid imagery and sensory detail. Let them experience the action as if they were there. Now, sometimes you can tell, it just depends, but typically you want to show them what's happening. And 3, vary your sentence structure. Mix up your sentence length and structure to create a dynamic and engaging rhythm. Use fragments, one-word sentences, or emphatic punctuations to emphasize key moments. 4, focus on character reactions. Action scenes are not just about the physical movements, but also about the characters' emotions and reactions. Show how the action impacts them mentally and emotionally to deepen the reader's connection to the characters. 5, build tension and stakes. Ensure that the action has meaningful consequences and raises the stakes for the characters involved. Create a sense of urgency and tension that keeps readers on the edge of their seats. Now, when I write my own action scenes, I like to make the writing slightly punchier by using shorter sentences and focusing on the most impactful details. I also try to vary my sentence structure and use emphatic punctuation to create a sense of rhythm and intensity. Additionally, I always aim to connect the action to the characters' emotional journeys and the overall plot to ensure that the scenes feel meaningful and purposeful. Now, remember, crafting effective action scenes takes practice and experimentation. Don't be afraid to revise and refine your scenes until they feel dynamic, engaging, and true to your story's vision. Study the works of authors you admire and analyze how they construct their action scenes. Pay attention to their pacing, descriptive techniques, and how they integrate action with character development and plot progression. Another valuable tip is to read your action scenes out loud. This can help you identify any awkward phrasing, repetition, or areas where the pacing feels off. By hearing the words spoken, you can better gauge the flow and rhythm of your prose and make necessary adjustments. And lastly, don't forget the power of brevity. While it's important to create vivid and immersive action scenes, be mindful of not overstaying your welcome. Readers can become fatigued if the action drags on for too long without a break or a change in pace. Know when to cut away or transition to a different scene to keep your story moving forward. Writing effective action scenes is a crucial skill for any author, especially those working in genres like what I'm working in, dark fantasy. By understanding when to use action scenes, what makes them compelling, and how to avoid common pitfalls, you can elevate your writing and keep readers engaged. Remember the tips we discussed. Keep it concise, show rather than tell, vary your sentence structure, focus on character reactions, and build tension and stakes. Learn from the wisdom of famous authors and study their techniques. And with practice and dedication, you can master the art of crafting thrilling and memorable action scenes that will leave your readers breathless. And that's it for today's video. If you found this content useful, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon below to be notified anytime I post a new video. If you'd like to sign up for my mailing list or as a future ARC reader, I'll leave a link to my website in the description below. Thank you for watching and keep on writing.